The Power Hour is live right now. Head over to KFAN.com/watch to catch all of the action powered by Quantum Fiber.
Thank you, Brett, and thank you for coming to Hawkfest the other day. Hope we had a good time.
Hell yeah, man.
It was fun.
It was a good time.
I guess Zacho's mic is not working in his studio, so Zacho is still here, but I don't know. Is Zach with us tomorrow?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Who's Zach?
Oh.
That's a good question.
I love your 1974 bit, by the way.
Cool, right?
I was reliving my young 20s and thinking about, man, what was I? My rent was probably $210 a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In that animal house I was living in, if that. And thinking about the things what they cost at that time. And there was a gas war, I think, at one point during that time, so the prices did go up. You had to ration gasoline for a while. But everything else was just normal. You pay whatever for a loaf of bread, and but you were making probably $25,000 a year. So I mean, it was all relative.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, Zach just got a raise.
Oh. Rosie. He'd have a quippy comeback, but you can't hear him.
Can't hear him. I don't know what's going on.
He would have been really clever. He's been clever all week.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss him next
Ben
week.
Sharp.
I do know that you can see us right now at KFAN.com/watch, thanks to our friends at Quantum Fiber. That's happening. And here's Rosie saying this.
I'll see you there.
Oh.
That's it.
Hey, Rosie, a lot of us are thinking about going to the VU for lunch.
I'll see you there.
Oh, all right.
You got another one?
Wednesday special.
Oh,
I'll see you there.
Man.
Guys are funny.
Thank you.
Funny.
That's real sweet of you. Let's see if I haven't played something yet from the audio. Oh, yeah. This is ridiculous. You guys want to hear something ridiculous?
Sure.
Always.
Alec Baldwin is married to a lady named Hilaria.
Hilaria?
Hilaria or Hillary?
Nope.
Hilaria?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hilaria.
Oh, okay. All right.
They have 7 children.
Whoa.
And they are going to do a reality show
Oh, boy.
called The Baldwins.
Hi, I'm Hilaria Baldwin.
And I'm Alec Baldwin.
And we have an announcement to make.
We're inviting you into our home to experience the ups and downs, the good, the bad, the wild, and the crazy. Home is the place we love to be most. You say we are the Baldwins.
No, we are the Baldwins. We all gotta say it. But
1, 2, 3.
We are the Baldwins.
And we're coming to TLC.
Yeah.
I'll help you out.
I'll see you there.
Oh, no.
Is this a mixed family? Like, does she have X number of kids with Alec?
That's a great question,
I don't
Roser,
know if
because
they
I don't know how long they've been married.
She
but
sounded young.
I think
Oh,
she's
she
pretty
is.
young. I don't think
Yeah.
They got
I'd be
married in
shocked.
2012.
She sounded.
She's
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
she's kind of hot, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, let me see how many.
She's been in the news for
Surprising.
all sorts of other reasons, but
Like
she
what?
has-
Like what? Like what?
Like
I
what?
really don't know.
Yes, you do.
I swear to God, I don't. I'm sorry. Should I know?
Gun incident?
That's him.
That's him.
Oh, I thought you said her.
I
Oh,
thought
no,
you said
him.
her, too.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
got it,
My
got it,
bad. No,
yeah,
Alec
okay.
had been in the
Yeah.
news for all the right.
Trying to see.
She didn't shoot anybody, did she?
I
mean,
so.
She sounds like
If that's the case, this show's going to be awesome. Two of them walking around shooting random people.
I don't see a breakdown
Old
of
West.
where their children.
Yeah, it's all right.
Personal life.
TLC.
In February of 2011, Hilaria met Alec
Interesting name.
in a nice restaurant in New York called Pure Food and Wine. Around August that year, they started getting it on.
That's what the story
Wow.
says?
Please let me read
Getting
this.
in depth.
The couple became engaged on April 2012 and consummated their marriage 14 times on their wedding night.
Right.
They got married at St. Patrick's Cathedral. On the inside of their wedding bands, it says, "Let's get it on, slut."
What?
This
Let's get
Wikipedia
it on
article is
slut.
Incredibly
couple-
They
deep.
were quoting Mills Lane.
The couple have 7 children together.
They really
Yeah.
do.
They do.
They
That's getting it done.
wasted no time. What, 12 years of
And I
marriage?
think
Did you
he
say
has
11?
3 or
2011?
4 with Kim Basinger.
That's too many kids.
That's way too many kids.
Wait,
Sean
what did their
Kemp.
rings say, Hawk?
Let's get it on, slut.
Maybe they just got married and consummated it immediately because it was 2012 and they thought it was the end of the world because the Mayan calendar was about to run out.
No, possible.
You know?
That's bad.
Yeah.
Turned out to be a hoax.
A hoax. But, Corey, they got the year wrong, man. It's next year.
Oh.
That was a hoax, right?
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers.
Yeah, Rosie. Yeah. Whoa.
The San Francisco 49ers gave Christian McCaffrey a 2-year extension. He's the reigning Offensive Player of the Year. Now going to average $19 million a year, so a little over $8 million what he was owed for 24-25. So $8 million boost, and he gets $24 million in guarantees.
And
Good
it
for
always
him.
begs the question. Kudos, he deserves it. But the shelf life of a running back, even a premier running back, is normally like he's going to start hitting the wall. The injuries start piling up, lose a half a step, and they may not be able to use him the same way they have used him because he's a battering ram. He takes a lot of punishment. He dishes out a lot.
He really does.
But he's amazing to watch. But I just hope he can continue his career at that level for a while because it's really tough, as we found out. Ask Dalvin Cook. I mean,
I don't know.
a lot of other. You don't know?
Yeah.
Is he?
I mean, not personally. I don't have his
unsigned?
I don't think he's with anyone. I'm not aware of it, but could have signed with someone. Adrian Peterson hasn't retired yet, so
That's true.
Yeah.
he hasn't. He hasn't
No,
signed his papers.
no.
It's not.
Yeah, ask
business
Lieber. He has not
papers.
officially filed the papers yet.
God,
No.
We're supposed to file papers.
that's
There are
like
no
Zach's
Papers can come
tobacco
back.
I don't think I'm retired yet then either.
Go Marquez!
Let's go.
Breaking news.
Maybe Florida will sign you.
Let's go. They can get me to the front of the net somehow.
Just plant your butt. Right
Just
there.
let me stand there and
button mark.
Well, think about it. Just if they just ceremoniously signed you, you'd officially be out of the first round for the first time in your career.
Oh my God!
It's just too easy.
Rosie.
I think about it after every playoff.
Yeah.
What does that
Rosie,
feel
don't
like?
laugh at him.
The Yankees beat the Twins 5-1 in the 4 games this year. Rosie against the Yankees. The Twins are 0-4, and they've scored only 2 runs, but one of the runs was yesterday, and it was a Royce Lewis home run. He's only played in 2 games this year, the season opener and yesterday. So far, he's 3 for 3, 2 home runs and 2 walks.
The pitcher that handcuffed the Twins last night was once a Minnesota Twin at the age of 18, I believe, 18 or 19, and they traded him for Jake Cave.
Correct.
I'm that cave.
Yeah. I mean, you swing and miss on a lot of pitchers at that age. Pardon the pun, but the Twins swung and missed a lot. But it goes back. It doesn't matter if Roger Clemens and Derek Jeter and Jorge Posada and all those guys are still on that team, or if it's, this bunch with Stanton hitting home runs and
I think they said last night on
the Yankees just beat up the
TBS,
Twins all the time.
Judge leads the league in
Every
on-base
category.
percentage, slugging, and home runs, and then every other category, Juan Soto leads.
Yeah, this is their back, as they say. The Yankees were gone for a little while. They're back,
Yeah.
and the Twins have little chance against them.
Oh, Rosie.
Well, they do. It's just been what's their record in the last how many years? It doesn't matter what the lineups are.
They
just can't compete against them.
Except for
They have
last
an
year.
easy, and the Twins have an easy schedule after this. I still think they're going to make a run at this division title.
You're so right, Audrey.
I don't think Cleveland will be is good, but I think the Twins, especially the rest of this month and into July, it's a very favorable schedule for the Twins. Getting Royce back and keeping him in the lineup is going to be huge for them.
Right, and I'm Cindy Lauper.
You are?
You are.
On every level.
Oh, hey, Scott Stout.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter is pleading guilty, and he's going to jail at some point. We'll see exactly how long. For bank and tax fraud, the max prison sentence for Ipe is it Mizahara?
Music.
Firing
Oh,
squad.
music. Ipe Music. He is 39 years old. The max
Squad?
sentence is 33 years.
What's your problem, Rosie?
Max is going for 33.
33 is the max.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
A lot of time, though.
It's a long time for gambling.
Yeah.
They can't control you anymore.
Think of the
That's
card
right,
games
they
in
can't.
prison the guy will be in charge of. My God.
But when you're doing that in the devil's playground,
Yeah, prison is the devil's playground. And Rosie, in prison, though, you don't gamble with money. You gamble with cigarettes.
Cigarettes. They still do that
Control.
with cigarettes? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Probably.
I mean,
on
based
every
on
level.
my entire
They're not good for you, though.
knowledge of that is based on the movie Rounders, and
Yeah.
that Worm would gamble.
Worm
with
would
smokes.
definitely. Yes, he would. That was a little different.
Speaking of
They can
Rounders,
turn on you in a dime if you don't play by their rules.
Oh, see, Hawk gets it, man.
Sauce, you and I have a bet. The World Series of Poker is going on. There's
do?
99 events this summer. I bet that Minnesota will win at least one bracelet. So far, they have not. We have a minor sweat today. Matt Dodd from Duluth is 5th out of the final 17 in event number 12.
Oh, boy. There he is.
So, I played against Matt. I don't think I've ever heard him say a word. But anyway, seems nice. Just very, very quiet.
He's focused.
Very quiet. Yeah, he's 5th in chips with 17 to go. So good luck to Matt.
Whoa.
Ooh, down boy.
Have you beaten him?
I can't do it.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't think so. So, go. Matthew Dodd of Duluth. Let's go. If he wins
luck,
today,
Matthew.
I win $100 if he wins the bracelet.
When is the final?
A month still.
About a month, okay.
Let's see what he wins if he gets first here. Oh, $439,000 if he wins.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah, there he goes.
He's
He
already
left.
He's already guaranteed $28,000.
Turned out to be Rosie.
Come on, Minnesota.
Turned out to be
Do
Rosie.
something. I mean, I know DJ won the $1 million, but that was the bounty
Rosie.
pull.
No,
we need a
Rosie.
bracelet, so Sauce gives me $100.
No, Rosie.
Corey's
Yeah.
favorite movie.
One of my favorites, yeah.
Turned out to be
Point
Rosie.
break,
Point
baby.
break.
Oh, of course it is.
Rosie, the Wolves agreed to, by the way, this was a late breaking story. It was like 10 p.m., so you might not have heard this.
Too
Can't
late.
believe it broke so late. The Wolves agreed to a
this is
restructured
horrible.
deal with team president Tim Connolly that'll keep him through next season. And if you're saying, I thought he was supposed to be here anyway, he was, but he had an opt-out clause. They moved the opt-out clause to next year, which is interesting because, of course, we have an ownership fight, Rosie. So
Yes, we do.
Tim Connolly can basically wait for the dust to settle, see if the side that he wants to win
PJ.
wins, see if the side that's willing to give him something like $15 million a year wins,
He eats.
and he can decide whether or not he wants to stay. So I kind of like this play by him going, I'll stick around for one more. We'll see who wins the ownership fight, and then we'll decide from there.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's
to have
great.
That stability in the front office, given everything else is chaotic. I mean, not an everyday chaos, but certainly chaotic, and who's going to end up with ultimate control of this basketball team.
Things are going to
Anytime
get exposed.
From a basketball standpoint, if they are to try to make any moves, small or large, Tim Connolly's the guy in charge, and
I think he's done a really good job.
Yeah, he has done a really good job. He built Denver into a championship team, and he's had a pretty good, successful year, I would say, here.
You guys won.
PJ.
Nah.
You guys won.
No, they lost.
Won what?
Man.
Things are going to get exposed.
Rosie, keep your pants on.
No.
Oh, all right. PJ's answering for Rosie.
It's not that long before PJ will be
Yeah.
Johnson.
running up and down the sidelines for you, Saucy.
What does that mean?
It's North Carolina. Gophers are favored.
Yeah, and I think
The
their
opener.
over-under
And
is
Drake May is not going to be their
5.
quarterback
No.
Over-under is 5.
for the season.
Yeah.
And you're going to bet the under against Tommy?
I would
not?
not. I would take
Why not?
the over.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yep.
Positive sauce.
I
You
would
guys
take the
are
over.
friends of mine.
Speaking of the Big Ten, I just think this is
so in
cool
love with you.
for people that are
thanks.
our age or a little bit older. Ohio State just added a running back. That's the
Why?
100. I'll tell you why in a second, Jerry Lewis. He's the 136th ranked recruit in the country. So a good player, not like a top tenner.
He eats.
He probably does. He's 6'1", 210 pounds. He's a running back.
How do you do that?
Eat a lot. His name at birth, Lamar Jackson Jr. So he is Lamar Jackson.
Johnson.
But
No,
that's not what he
Jackson.
goes by.
Hawk, what does he go by?
Johnson.
Nope.
No. Any other guesses?
Little midbits.
No.
That'd be my guess.
Nope.
Anything else?
This is super, super guessable.
Skyuma.
No.
He's a running back.
Barry Sanders.
I have no
He was
idea.
born Lamar Jackson Jr., but he goes by
Meryl Streep.
Sweetness.
Not
L.
bad. Rosie.
Jack.
you almost just had it.
LJ.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Hawk?
His nickname is a nod to a 1985 Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, Charlie Ward.
Charlie.
He missed it by like 12 years.
No, yeah.
85.
Ford was like
85, hold on.
97, wasn't he? Bo Jackson. He goes by Bo Jackson.
Why?
His nickname is Bo because of Bo Jackson. So Bo Jackson will be running the ball at some point shortly for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Wow.
Media, you have a job to do.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Man, he's pumped about that.
PJ.
Could have been Lamar Jackson, but he's going by Bo Jackson.
Not bad.
How do you do that?
Well, both are confusing.
I don't know, man.
Just ask.
I'm so in love with you.
Well, thank you.
Rosie, as we get older, and I say we because you and I are similar ages, I think
very
it's
close.
It is weird how all of us do what our parents did, right? When my dad talks about
She's a mother.
He talks about Jim Brown like he was a superhero, right?
Right.
It is weird, like for the Zacks and the Bretts of the world.
Yep.
It's hard to describe Bo Jackson
Oh, my Lord.
and what he was
Beast.
if you didn't live through it.
Beast.
Incredible.
Right. And I would argue Deion was a little kind of like Bo Jackson, just right, basically a little bit of an overlap. But no one has been like Bo in the last almost 40 years,
No.
right?
He's done a really
35
good job.
years.
Well, Deion wasn't an
freak.
all-star in both sports. Bo was an all-star in both sports.
The thing I know
Just
most-
not like he was a stud. I mean, it was
Stud.
unbelievable at Kansas
right.
City, and he ran over everyone in Oakland until his hip blew out. I
Right.
mean, it was So that's the one thing he's got on.
Deion was elite at football.
He was a decent leadoff batter
Yeah.
in MLB.
What were we going to say, Brad?
Oh, the only thing I know, well, the biggest thing I know about Bo Jackson is how overpowered he was in Tecmo Bowl. That's like the legend.
Dominant.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how he was in
Unbeatable.
real life.
Like,
It's cheating.
like Randy Moss was in Madden for
yeah.
like
Right.
the first 4 years. He was unguardable.
Yeah,
Freaking Bo
was-
Jackson, man.
Right, Hawk?
Beast.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, Sauce. I'm going to give you a thumbs way up.
Did you you ordered the college football game, right?
Of course I did. Any more questions?
Nope, just checking on you. Just making sure you're there. 'Cause
Okay,
I
I'll
love
be
you.
here for a little while longer. If you
Well, I
remember.
love you.
I love you too. Sauce? No. Rosie,
Yes, sir.
it is 1984.
No, it's 2024.
Oh, please sit back and shut your lips.
Button bar.
Yes.
Out of
It's
context, it's not going to be replayable.
Especially when the ladies are here.
Oh, my.
Rosie,
Yes.
it's 1984.
Okay.
You have to choose one college running back,
Oh, boy.
Bo Jackson or Herschel Walker.
College.
Good question.
College.
Man.
That's a toughie, right?
Herschel was as dominant as any running back in the history of
And you know
college.
who else I would throw in that conversation college-wise?
Marcus
Ricky
Allen.
Williams as well.
Ricky Williams.
Ricky
yeah.
Williams as a college football player was
Marcus Allen was
unstoppable.
later. I mean, I would grudgingly probably take Herschel because he was, as a running back at Georgia, was unstoppable.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a machine. And not by a lot, but I think we were talking about Bo Jackson because his ability to play both sports at the highest possible level in the pros. But Herschel Walker was the thing. He was it.
Who's your favorite NFL running back of all time?
Oh, man. I'd have to say Sweetness,
So you admit it.
Walter Payton.
I would go Barry Sanders.
Yeah, that's me too.
I mean, I just think
Barry,
because
I absolutely love
he
watching
was so feast or famine, but my gosh.
He was. But and
he
they
had nobody
both played on
protecting
some
him.
really lousy
Yeah.
teams.
They did.
Perry. I mean, they both did.
Exactly.
And they just had to. I just remember Walter rushing for 275 yards against a really good Vikings defense.
Why?
And,
He had the flu, too, that game, remember?
Yeah, he may have.
No, he did. That's the flu game.
Wow.
Walter was amazing.
I kid you not. Look it up. He had the flu that game. Yeah.
Wow.
I enjoy. Well, I loved watching Barry Sanders too. But
Man.
Sweetness was special.
You want to have fun? Talk to Bursich about trying to tackle Barry Sanders.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did once. Which how many people in the whole wide world
Can say that,
I know,
right? That
I
they
know.
actually
tackled them.
Yeah, right. Pretty cool. Okay.
All right, that's a good question.
Did you like O.J. Simpson?
Before my time.
He had a killer instinct.
He did.
Oh, Rosie, that was really well
That
done.
was well done.
was-
And you know what? Don't take him out of context. Man, I do remember him running through the airport in those Hertz commercials. I mean, he was.
I did a story with him on that. That whole thing. Went to L.A. and spent 2 days with OJ out
And
there.
you lived?
And I lived to talk about
I
it.
remember when my dad explained to me O.J. Simpson was not an actor and he was a football player.
Yeah,
'Cause I only
sure.
knew him from Naked Gun.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Well,
what a
sure.
What a film.
Headlines next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
It's the 30th anniversary of Windsock, and you're not going to want to miss it. No! See Cole Swindell, Jason Aldean, Russell Dickerson. That's right. John Party, Sarah Evans, Tiger Lily Gold, and Rocket Club. That's right, baby. And more. June 14th and 15th at Winstead. Tickets are on sale now. Just head over to KFAN.com, keyword calendar for more info to get your tickets today. But one lucky winner is going to win your way in right now. Caller 11 win a pair of tickets right now, 1-800-320-5326. Good luck.
Rosie, sing it.
Well, the weekend's finally here. Say, Cory River, here I come. Come on, Rose. Come on, Rose. It's time for me to disappear. In 3, 2, say it. It's time for me to disappear.
Rosie!
Right, Rosie, are you there?
I'm here. Oh, it's time for me to disappear. A little late. A little late.
God, I wish I was on the button bar. That was really good. It's time for me to disappear. Like a superhero.
It's like Rosie in the movie Hollow Man.
Oh, great film, Roser.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon and that one lady.
Elizabeth Shue.
That's it.
Jeez,
Good
you
pull.
answered that too quickly.
Very
You've
quickly.
Seen that way too many times.
I have.
Was it Elizabeth Shue?
I don't know.
It was.
Probably.
Elizabeth Banks? I get those two confused.
I don't know. Elizabeth Banks is.
I think it might have been
Elizabeth Shue is the saint with Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hollow Man is also Elizabeth Shue.
Okay, I was right.
I
said that very quickly.
Karate Kid
Nice job.
was
That's a good
Elizabeth
pull.
Shue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it 2? Was that
It was not a great movie, but it was innovative.
I kind of liked it. What would you say, Mark Pierce?
I couldn't remember which Karate Kid Elizabeth Shue was in.
She was in the first one. She was in the second Back to the Future.
That's it.
Correct. They got rid of the Jennifer that wasn't working out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Upgraded to Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, they never explained it to me why they did that to her. Does anybody know?
It's got to be the space-time continuum.
Yeah.
Right? They screwed up the wrinkle of time or whatever the hell it is. Ready?
Roser, wait.
Now, Roser.
Wait. Mm-hmm. Roser.
Yes, sir.
This is an important question, Cory. I'm sorry. Stay with me, okay? Roser, if you had a flux capacitor.
A what?
A flux capacitor.
Yes.
In your DeLorean.
What year?
Which prominent Twin Cities news anchor would you kiss on the mouth?
Oh, God.
We know that answer.
And he's not saying to travel back to do it. He's just saying to get away. Because they can't catch you if you're in a different time.
Wow.
Right.
Can I describe the year or
Yeah.
Oh, Pat Miles, no doubt about it.
Right. Wow. And circa what year?
I would say, let's see, she started here 79, 80 with Shelby. I played tennis with her about 80. Everybody had a crush on her. 80, 81, 82, somewhere in there.
It was peak Miles.
Peak, yeah. When she was at Channel 4, of course, they may describe peak Miles when she went to CARE, but Pat was, she was the Meg Ryan of the Twin Cities anchors. Put it that. I think that was the best.
Oh my gosh! Look at her. She's so cute.
Oh, she was.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's not still cute. I haven't seen her in a long time. My goodness.
That's wonderful. Yeah,
holy moly! Look, guys, look at this.
That was. I would say Pat without question. I got the joy of sitting next to her.
Dude, you're right. That is Meg Ryan.
She was
Sleepless in Seattle era.
Yeah, she had that kind of aura about her too.
Okay, let me ask you this question, Sweet Pea.
Okay.
In
Which
this,
male would I want to kiss on the?
No. No. Whoa. Okay, yes, that's
took
what
a turn.
Let's go.
That would have been Don Shelby.
Can't blame you.
And I did that.
I bet he's a
number
good
of
kisser.
times. Yeah. What was your question? I'm sorry.
In this YouTube video that I'm looking at here, Cory, Pat is talking to Jiggs Jigs Miles, her father.
Another Jigs.
Was he a helicopter pilot or something?
I don't know. They're from Kennett, Missouri. She grew up with Sheryl Crow.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah, Hawk took a dump in front of her.
Not in front of her.
Pat Miles?
No.
Pat Giles?
But they know each other quite well. I don't know what her dad's background was. I know that.
Man, boy, you ain't kidding. What a beauty.
Oh, yeah. She was phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. It looks like he's flying an airplane when she's talking to him. I was wondering, or not an airplane, a helicopter. I was wondering if maybe he was a traffic reporter or something like that.
It may have been a time travel machine. He may have just kissed her and tried to get away.
Boy, you have weird scenarios, Cory.
Yeah. I've never been asked that question before. That's interesting.
You're welcome.
Well, you answered quickly, so you had that answer on deck, ready to
a couple
go.
other stations.
You know what? Rosie is a pro.
Only because I knew Pat. I know Pat so well. So
Quit bragging.
I know Pat.
I know Pat.
Now it's time for headlines.
Brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. You can go solar and get those solar panels and save some money and, do your thing with a Wolf River Electric. Go solar. Hey, Mo!
That's the Wolf River Electric jingle. I don't know why they use the Curly Shuffle.
Yeah, like
I don't
Curly
think, wait a minute,
Lambo?
I'm being told that's not true.
Wait, is that Curly Lambo?
The all-timer.
You guys, sometimes
lame
I'm funny.
attempt at humor,
Every
swing
once
and
in
a
a while, I'd
miss.
be like, yeah, that's kind of funny.
When?
Okay.
Why am I laughing at that?
I like how when your jokes bomb, it's our fault. You guys.
Brilliant. Sorry, dude.
You guys. Well, here's an update, although we all thought this was going this way, and it did. Remember the gal who was in hospice? She was declared dead. They took her to a funeral home. Then they found her to be breathing. They called 911. She was taken to a hospital, but then she did die again for good. So that's the update. The gal that was declared dead by a doctor and then taken to a funeral home to prepare the body and go through the process was breathing.
Here's the question I have for you, Corey.
Yep.
I wonder if she ever knew any of that happened. I know they said she was breathing. Did she ever wake up? I don't think she ever woke up, did she?
And depending on what she was dealing with, I mean, what if she was on so much morphine or something, and that's part maybe why they thought she was not like she. That's a great question. She may have not known 1 second of that happened.
She may have been literally international news and never knew it.
And not known.
Yeah,
good
How about
point.
that?
Crazy.
Yeah.
A toddler who had been suffering from some pretty severe sinus pain for 3 months.
Oh, no.
They finally figured out what was going on.
In his cavity of his sinus?
Lego.
What did she have up her nose?
A Lego.
That's a great guess.
Please, if it's going to be gross, tell me so I can turn my
I
headphones
mean, it's not super gross. It just,
good.
I mean, it's by definition, it's something stuck up her nose for 3 months.
It's those things, Rosie, that I can't take.
A Q-tip?
Yeah, I know what you're talking. The bug thing.
Yeah, the bugs and worms, man. I can't take it. I can't take
The
it.
bot.
What if I told you this is her fault?
Oh.
It wasn't a creature. This is something she definitely stuck up her nose
Glue.
herself.
What would a kiddo do?
I thought Paris's guess was a good one.
Is it toy related?
No.
Like one of those things you use with your phone to like.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No idea.
I don't. The Stanley Cup.
Let's see who can get on the right path the fastest.
Is it electronic?
No.
A Q-tip.
No.
I said that.
Dang it.
Food related.
Toothbrush.
Yes, food related.
Oh,
Rosie's on the
Karen
right path.
A carrot. A bean.
A pea.
No.
A hot dog.
No.
The whole hot dog.
Pizza.
Nope.
Spaghetti-o.
A French fry.
Nope.
Gerber baby food.
Is it a
How
vegetable?
old was she?
It just says toddler.
Toddler. Okay.
Is it a vegetable?
One of those small oranges.
Mandarin
A
orange.
cutie?
Yeah. Yeah.
She had a raisin up her nose for over 3 months.
That's not much.
No.
Dang it. That was my next guess.
That's a weird one. This one's even weirder. This is the sad part. A little kid ran away from home.
Oh.
And was later found, though, which is good. He had a backpack on. I don't know how old he is. It just says a little kid ran away from home.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if it was I'm leaving home forever or just if he wanted to go on a daily adventure.
Yeah,
don't know,
sure.
but he left. They found him, and they found him safe. What they don't know is why he ended up with a live rooster in his backpack.
What?
That happens.
That's awesome.
Why is that happening?
That kid's got a story for life already.
God, that's a great story.
Are you kidding me?
It happens.
They found him.
Rooster.
And he opened his backpack, and he had a live rooster in it.
As Journey always said, it's lonely on the road. You know?
A rooster?
A rooster. Yeah. How many times do you want him to say it?
Well, he's got a pet and he's got food.
Yeah, it's a rooster.
Yeah.
And it stayed there.
If you have kids that are, I don't know, between the ages of like 5 and 20 right now, they've probably played Roblox at some point.
Oh,
My
yeah.
kids definitely do.
Oh, yeah.
Check this out, man. If we're not going into the old Matrix, I don't know what this is.
He's happy about it.
IKEA is opening a virtual store on Roblox later this month.
Yeah! Whoa. Scary.
But check this out. This is where it gets even weirder. You could work there, and employees will earn an hourly rate for their time in the store in the game.
Okay.
They are going to have virtual employees in the Roblox IKEA store that get paid hourly to work in the store.
Zach's got,
Are the hours flexible?
Zach's got a question for him. How many vacation days do they get?
Genius.
That was genius?
Yeah, thank you. It was genius. Don't question it.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
he's
pretty
nice
good,
to
but
me,
I
man.
know.
Yeah, I'm ice to him.
Yeah, he's nice to me. I'm so
Over the last few weeks, over $100,000 in Legos have been stolen in at least 7 separate robberies across Southern California.
Turner.
$100,000 in Legos, which is really like two sets.
I was going to say, it's amazing. You go to that Bricks and Minifigs over at Ridgedale, and some of those sets, it's unbelievable what they go for.
Dude, my sources are saying that there's a Home Alone set that was available the last handful of years that is going to be retired this year, and it's worth upwards of $50,000.
Oh, my God. Thank God I already got one of those.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah, but you already put it together and took it out of the box, right?
Well, it's Turner's fault.
Yeah, I've been told the ones that are still in the box are worth tens of thousands of dollars. Tens of thousands.
The Home Alone set?
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You can actually buy the house now, too.
I bet. And you get the little lighting pack.
Online, it looks like it's the same price it's always
He's
been.
making that up. That ain't true.
No.
Did you buy one, Hogs?
No. Come on. I had pornography to pay for.
Wait a minute. Time out. Why are you paying for porn?
It's on your phone for free.
Yeah, Rosie.
Yeah,
Button bar.
Rose.
Button bar.
First of all, guys, one of my kinks is paying for porn. I like it. I don't like the free stuff.
It's like the same reason he didn't download songs on Napster.
That's right.
He wants the artists to get rewarded.
That's exactly, and they are artists.
Can't believe you used the word
I want Jugs and Malone to be able to pay for college.
Jugsy Malone?
She's a new actress.
I know Bugsy Malone.
Yeah, it's her cousin.
It's him.
Both.
You are
Jugsy
wound up
Malone.
again.
I'm wound up every day, Rose.
You are really.
Every damn day.
He said the
I
other
keep
day.
expecting it's going to end. I'm
He has to
53.
get after it every 2 days, or
Rosie,
he's going to go nuts.
I used to think that when you got older that would slow down. Then I met you. I realized I'm doomed.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Hey,
You
Rosie.
guys are, go ahead.
No, can I ask Rosie a question?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry.
Is it about Jugsy Malone?
Is this about who
Name
he
of the podcast.
kiss?
Do you remember the song "Hello" by Lionel Richie?
Yeah, of course. Saw him perform it this past summer.
Nobody asked.
Well, I'm just saying, context.
Nobody asked.
You literally just did.
No, I'm asking because if you remember in the video,
Yes.
a beautiful young blind lady makes a sculpture of Lionel Richie.
Okay.
And which everybody's amazed because he's like, that lady is blind.
Right.
And she's beautiful. Turns out she was an actress that was not blind.
Oh,
Damn it.
I know.
that's kind of tacky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody pointed out on Instagram how as you just said, Hawk, it's a blind lady in that song who he falls in love with.
Yeah.
And the first line is, except for hello, is it me you're looking for? And people are like, well, she can't see.
Well, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Jeff Healy once wrote a song called Angel Eyes.
Yeah, and
and he was blind.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. And this is terrible, what I'm about to say. Okay? But I'm going to say it anyway because it's important to be honest, Rose, for once in your life. If you watch the video now, knowing that she wasn't really blind, it looks like they're making fun of blind people.
Thank you for your honesty.
I swear to God, it does.
watch it
You
now.
tell me it doesn't.
Hold on.
I've watched this video maybe 100 times, and if he's following her, and it looks like she's pretending to be blind, so Lionel won't talk to her.
Man. He's
It's
creeping
a defense
on her.
mechanism.
Yeah.
That's a genius move, actually.
That's a beautiful girl. Holy moly, what a pretty girl.
Now I have to go watch the video.
Okay.
Button bar.
Everything I say is a button bar.
That's the way you said it.
Yeah. Now I got to watch the video.
He is creeping on that blind lady.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
This is
Lionel.
terrible.
He just wandered into her classroom.
Yeah, that's a high school. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Lionel?
Yeah, he's looking at her like weirdly.
And now he just rolled into her ballet class.
Yeah.
Which, oh my God, that's a terrible joke.
Careful.
I wish I could tell you guys what that joke was.
The joke filter.
Yeah. That's a pretty girl, Rose.
Yeah, he's just following her.
Yeah,
He's
you got to
stalking
watch
a
the
blind
video.
girl.
He is, and she has no
Definitely
idea.
watch it.
And by the way, thanks for the help, everybody in the ballet class. This guy's following this girl, and
Yeah,
she's
right.
blind.
No one's.
Nobody's saying a word.
And back to you, Corey.
Maybe it's like Ghost. He's dead the whole time.
The joke ended,
No one
to
can-
Brad.
That's not a bad point.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Thank you.
Or maybe
Thank
they're
you.
just so starstruck because they're like, it's Lionel Richie.
Yeah, just let him do what he wants.
That's
He's
not
Lionel
bad.
Richie.
Debrat.
Yeah. He's going to do dancing
Yeah,
on the
now
ceiling.
she's reading and he's standing in her bedroom looking at her.
See? That's what I mean.
Yeah, he's weird.
What is
man.
going on?
Is she reading Braille?
Yes.
I would hope so. Otherwise,
Now
the
she's
gig's
answering
up.
the phone.
How do I
She
know
said
what the name of
hello.
the book is?
And now Lionel says hello. She says, "What are you doing?" He says, "Hello again." She puts her head on the pillow. He says, "It's me you're looking for." No, is it me you're looking for? Now he hangs up because I think he has call waiting.
Remember call waiting?
Brian Dennehy on the other line.
The worst thing ever.
Why?
Call waiting. Okay.
That annoyed the crap out of me.
Yeah.
I did not like it.
I'm enjoying this conversation, but the other person that's calling might be more important than you are. So I'm going to hang up on you and talk to the other person. It's the worst.
Hello.
Oh, hey, it's Randy.
I got close to it, sniffed around, and went, I don't like this.
Rosie. What the hell did you
she can't see,
that?
so she's got to use her other senses.
How did you say that?
No.
That's so odd.
Can I come over and watch?
Sure.
Just got a good arm.
My God.
Whoa.
Now we're just pushing
Were you on hold with Lionel?
Okay, your turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Justin Jefferson joins Paul Allen today live from minicamp.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
What time will that be?
JJ, I don't know. Abbott didn't tell me. He just said JJ at some point with PA 9 and noon.
Oh,
And I got
cool.
a funny feeling he's going to be in a great mood.
Man, what a cool
Great
thing to
mood.
be rich and young,
Yep.
right?
24.
Would have been
I'm
nice.
just young.
Saturday Night Live's Beavis and Butthead sketch that everybody loved this year. Hard not to. That was a great bit with
bit.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, real good.
Almost happened 6 years ago with Jonah Hill. So I guess this is an idea that has circulated at Saturday Night Live, but they did it. But they almost did it 6 years ago with Jonah Hill.
Oh.
Roser, can you give me tickets to the Saturday Night Live?
Probably not.
Those are tough tickets.
I had contacts with CBS programming.
That's got nothing to do with
Letterman and SNL. No, those are really tough.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. That's kind of a bucket list thing.
Even
for me.
in New York, those are tough to come by, man.
If you have connections, then can you get me on Survivor?
I think you have to try out for that.
Don't you have to eat randomly?
Yeah, we could not
horrible
survive
things?
Survivor, Core.
Yeah.
You'd be in trouble.
For $1 million?
Would you like to go on Survivor?
Sure.
Could you
I can't
eat
imagine.
bacon for $1 million?
Can you eat rice?
I'll figure it out. It's for $1 million. You know what I would do for $1 million?
I know what you wouldn't do for me. Hey, Roser.
Challenge accepted.
Could you please give me a job as a cameraman on Naked and Afraid?
Oh, my God. Naked and Afraid.
You need a tripod to use.
Yeah, I know. That's
Jeez, Rosie.
That's been my downfall my whole life, Rosie. My whole life.
Rosie, you're too horny today.
Don't you say that to Rosie.
He asked me about a cameraman, and they all have to have tripods when they go there, and I don't know if he has one.
I certainly don't, Roser. I certainly don't, and you know it as well as anybody.
Hawk, you have the Flavor Flav button somewhere, right? The
is that
yeah boy
or
bit.
what?
Oh, yeah, this is right up Core's alley.
Flavor Flav heard that Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy last month. Now, dozens of restaurants have closed, but Red Lobster says they still have about 600 locations open while they're trying to sell the company. But Flavor Flav heard about it, decided to go to one, and then he ordered the entire menu. He said, "Your boy meant it when he said I was going to do anything and everything to help Red Lobster and save the Cheddar Bay biscuits."
Oh, man.
Flav is reportedly in talks to meet with Red Lobster for a potential collaboration. Even Flavor Flav knows we have to stand up and save the Cheddar Bay biscuits. And if Red Lobster not only files for bankruptcy, but if they just say we're shutting her down, it's over. Couldn't find a buyer, it's done. The 600 locations are dead.
Whoa!
That is not Flavor Flav.
Rosie!
Somebody has to pay it forward, right?
Right.
We can't live in a world without Cheddar Bay biscuits. Either a different restaurant has to buy them and immediately implement them.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking at you, Raising Cane's. Or at least the mix has to continue at retail
Somewhere.
stores. Yeah. Paul, your hands up.
Yeah, I like it like that.
Does Hockey think that Jim Carrey Sounder is Flavor Flav?
Yes!
I don't think so.
Yes.
They sell them at Costco, right?
They do.
Yes!
Costco, Target, almost Walmart, almost everybody I think still has them.
Aren't you pretty close on it?
Yeah, my
There you go.
my purity level is like at 90-something%, but it's not 100. It's just not the same as getting them fresh.
Yeah,
You
they're
know?
so good.
They're very good.
Hawk, are you okay?
All right, to check our memories.
The juice is lit.
June 5th.
Today.
Yep. June 5th of what year did President Ronald Reagan die?
That sounds so good.
Rosie!
Rosie.
We
Not
know,
get shot, but
we
die.
know which way you politically lean, but let's not celebrate presidents dying.
I'm not doing that at all. Dying
said
as
it
opposed to
sounded
getting
good.
shot. Okay.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, what year did he die? Ronald Reagan died on this date, June 5th of what year? Let's see how close we can get.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
When was he president?
Blue in the face.
When do you think he was president?
Wasn't Reagan president before Bush Sr.?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that would have been like 80.
No, back it up.
No.
Button bar.
Back that up.
It would have been like, because Bush was president in 88 to 92.
Yes.
So he was president from 84 to 88.
80 to 88.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Elected in 80.
I would
terms.
bet he died in 2004.
Nailed it.
There you go.
Really?
Wow.
Way to go.
Sauce. Thanks for letting me guess.
Yep. Elected in 80 and 84. Died in 2004 at 93 years old. Paul, your hands up.
Nancy Reagan, when she was alive, Woodhawk.
Oh, my God.
I'm a billion %.
She's a juicy. Like Rosie.
Here's a trickier
Only
one.
if their horoscopes match.
Oh, true. Yeah, she loved
right.
that.
Yeah,
Here's a trickier one. Another one of these gigantic media sensations that we all live through. At least a lot of us live through.
North Country by Rocket Club?
No.
Good point.
June 5th of what year was 14-year-old Elizabeth Smart kidnapped?
Oh, my.
She was taken from her bedroom by two homeless men. She was found alive and well 9 months later, but for 9 months, she was a huge deal in this country. Where was Elizabeth Smart?
9 months.
They found her 18 miles away from her Salt Lake City home. But what year was it where she got kidnapped on this date?
91.
91?
Oh, well.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, I didn't confirm. I was just guessing. I was
said
confirming his
92.
guess.
I
Was it
guess
that
so.
long ago?
I don't know.
2010.
No.
No, that's.
I don't think.
Elizabeth Smart.
2004.
Hawk's the closest. 02.
Wow.
I was going to say, I thought we were on the air when that
I thought
happened.
it was older.
Man,
You guys must have just
2002.
started.
Man, that was a weird one.
hell of a thing, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
I don't know that
crazy.
story.
You don't know the Elizabeth Smart story?
No.
There has to be multiple documentaries
So
on
many.
that.
How have you missed the
Yeah.
I
documentaries
guess
on
I'll watch
Elizabeth
one of
Smart?
those.
My guess
So,
is your wife's seen documentaries
I
on
would
that.
bet.
For sure.
But this is not the same thing. But speaking of like missing things, the wife and I last night started the clipped bit on FX. It's on Hulu.
I don't know what that means.
It's the Clippers bit about Donald Sterling.
Sterling?
Oh, yeah.
My wife had no idea about that. It happened in like 10 years ago. She had no clue. It's really good. Ed O'Neill as Donald Sterling is really good.
that's
Yeah.
right from
Back
Married
in
with
the
Children.
news.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
watched
same
or listened to the
people.
30 for 30 podcast on that.
Yeah.
Podcast on that. It is incredible.
It's incredible
Story.
She recorded every single thing he said by his request because he forgot everything.
Yeah, and he did.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey,
he's awful,
Lacko,
yeah.
I know you're listening, but you don't have your mic on. Can you come over here, please? Come over and take Brett's spot if you don't mind, just for a second at the end of the show here.
Is this it?
No, it's not. No.
And I
If I
want,
had that kind
Well,
of power.
see you, Brett.
A Roser?
Yeah, I want. Yes, I was going to say I want 30 seconds before I get out of here.
I bet I know what you're going to talk about.
Yeah, you do.
U.S. veterans who stormed the beaches of Normandy
Right.
are in France for the 80th anniversary of D-Day tomorrow.
Yeah, unbelievable. There's a few left, and a lot of them have made the trip to Normandy. Many of them for the first time. And I printed out my dad's itinerary that he was there when he landed at Utah Beach and landing there. I think 2 months after D-Day, but still went through all of Brussels and everything. And extraordinary people. We don't have to really add any more. People know what the Greatest Generation is all about. But I think this is really symbolic. This is probably be the last time these gentlemen and ladies make the journey, the pilgrimage to Normandy, which is one of the greatest thrills of my life to be there and have gone there. But in particular, this one I think just kind of hits home because it's probably going to be the last time for many of these. They're over 100 years old. Most of them are 100 or 101 years old.
For sure.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. And to read the stories, and I can't get enough of it. I just can't. To understand when you see it and you understand what they went through and the hell they went through, and they were just kids. I mean, that's the thing. They were 20, 21 years old. Brett, think about the guys sitting in this room or others that just like, here, I remember my dad's brothers were saying, yeah, they just handed us a rifle and said, go fight the Germans. See ya.
And Zacko was there, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Yes.
And
it's unforgettable.
the pillboxes are still there and everything, right?
Oh, yeah. It's as if they point to Hawk where they had to climb up. The Germans were shooting at them. They were just sitting ducks. They took that. And that was just the start of it. But yeah, tomorrow's a big day for everyone who is associated with that special day and that special group of people.
When does the show run that you guys did, Zacho?
Yeah, we had part 1 just this past Sunday, and then part 2 is this next Sunday, and then we have even another part 3 coming up next week as well. So this Sunday is the show we recorded at the American Normandy American Cemetery. Which was, it's just, that place is,
It takes your breath away. It's hallowed ground.
The irony, Rosie, of the beauty of the landscape and the surrounding area, and to think about the absolute horrors that happen on those hallowed grounds. It's life changing, and man, there's just no words to really describe the sacrifices that those guys made, both the ones who unfortunately died out there, but also the ones who lived to see that and somehow carry on with their lives day in and day out with that in their minds. So,
and tell us again when and where we can hear that.
Sunday morning, 7 a.m., Twin Cities News Talk, AM 1130, 103.5 FM, and of course, MinnesotaMilitaryRadio.com is all the podcasts of that. So,
right on.
That's something else, Rosie.
Well said,
Yep.
Well said, Rose.
Yep.
All right, 9 to noon is next. Justin Jefferson joins at some point between 9 and noon. Parrish will see you Friday for initials.
See you Friday.
Rosie will see you next week. 9 to noon is next. See you tomorrow, 5:30 to 9, right here on The Fan.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Love you.
Everybody love each other.